Everything we do has a level of responsibility. Every decision we make impacts people's lives from before they're born till after they're dead. So it does feel bigger because of the amount of media coverage around, the amount of debate, the amount of letters we're getting. You know, I've had emails, people saying, you know, thank you so much for protecting us. And I've had some incredibly abusive ones as well, you know, saying that I'm responsible for people dying in pain. And it, you know, it will be on me. And so I think there's a heightened awareness of it because of how much emotion is out there. But I think, you know, once you're in the chamber, that's the point you have to, you know, step away. And our job is to look at the legislation line by line and say, okay, what does this mean? What does this mean in practice? And how will it impact people when it gets to the statute books? Some of the emails are really hard to read, and I read every single one. I don't always reply, depending, you know, some people ask for a response, some people don't. The ones that say that I'm responsible for people dying in pain, and there is some really unpleasant language that is using that. They are hard to read. They are, because I look at how my mum died, and I know how I felt when I saw her die. And I know that people are going through that outside, and it's hard. But then you have to go, you know, if you accept the role in the House of Lords, you have to accept there's a lot of people who don't like what you do. And I'm very lucky that I've got, you know, my family are very supportive and very helpful in terms of trying to rationalise this. Because what you have to do every single time is put yourself in those people's shoes and understand why they're using language like that, why they're saying things like that, because they're angry and, you know, they want to change in the law. So it's hard, but ultimately it's part of the job.